Hey guys, this is Top550 at your service, and we officially beat Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. One thing I can only say throughout this Let's Play, with this, I'm so speechless right now, I guess. Even with the buggy glitches and the random bad recording days, because I know in Sonic's story, I still felt like I did a terrible job with that near the end, where the audio completely cut out at times, but I'm at least trying to, like I said in previous endings like I did before, I'm at least trying my best to get better equipment. But, and then also I had a lot of personal stuff happening, and I had to kind of cope with that. And while kind of still doing these type of videos for the small fan base I have, but, trying to think anything else while we're here. Oh, that's right, for the next Let's Play I'll at least discuss that. Kingdom Hearts 2, that's gonna be a dandy. At least with Kingdom Hearts 2, I don't know how exactly I'm gonna go about it on videos and stuff like that, so either, I might need like another, I guess, since I do weekly uploads, I might have to spend like 1 week just figuring out how I would do it. So if I do miss a week, then I miss a week, but if I don't, then that means I'm already planning it out pretty. I'm hoping that's not gonna be the case, because I don't want to miss my weekly upload stuff. But, yeah, with Kingdom Hearts 2, it is gonna be, interesting, because I do want to show off the secret ending of the game, so if I have to do extra stuff, or play on a hard difficulty, I will do so just for entertainment purposes. As I know in the previously I never did any higher difficulty for Kingdom Hearts wise. I could have on Chain of Memories, but then I went back and I'm like, God no, I would get totally crushed. But yeah, but I don't know, I'll think on the Kingdom Hearts 2 stuff a little bit more and just keep you guys posted on the Facebook page to let you guys know how I would do things. But at least trying to think on anything else. Yeah, but I'll go back to the personal stuff. I noticed the group of people that I had YouTube with, I'm not saying in a bad way, of course. I noticed that not many of them have been uploading like they used to anymore. Which, I mean, I don't take any offense to that. For those people that are inspired by me to make videos, if they have to focus on schoolwork and their life on their own, so be it, because, you know, they need to do that instead of, you know, obviously, I mean, trying to put the right words here, but I guess you kind of get what I'm meaning. It's just, I noticed a lot of people that I partner up with recently, they haven't been doing YouTube that much, and I wish I could partner up with them. But they're all over the place. Like one's on PC, one's on PS4, one's like all over the place. Then with like, you know, the dual commentaries, like with Bladema or Kyle, it just depends on his schedule. And I noticed it's been a little bit difficult for me and him to at least do that, because we're either focused on a game or we're just really tired and we don't want to record something together, because that means I would be giving out double videos. And I guess the good point of that would be either if it's going to be on my Let's Play, or if it's just going to be on a different channel entirely, which we're still figuring that out. Like I mentioned in the previous ending, we're still figuring out if we're going to make that an official thing or not. If not, like I said last ending, he would show up on my channel more often. But, oh, before it turns off completely. Yeah, but I would say during this Let's Play, going back to personal stuff, I can at least say, if you guys didn't physically know me, I went through another crisis, as you would call it, I guess, and I didn't feel like that I was myself, and, you know, at times now, I still feel like that. I guess the right word would be it, I guess. Can't get the right word I'm looking for. I wouldn't say lonely, but I guess it's just, since I haven't been seeing most of these people I've been hanging out with, it's just more of like, what can I really do for my future now, since I got all this, you know, time, you know? And I guess that's the one thing I would say for the people that are in school, or at least in high school, and they're still trying to figure it out. I mean, if you don't know what it is, it's still quite alright, but at least if it comes... I guess the thing I'm trying to say is, time is going to fly by, and you're never gonna realize it until it's like the, you know, like last minute, when it's like 20 or 40 years later from now, and you're wondering what could I have done differently, what could I have done to make it more interesting. And I would say, every day do something that is gonna be meaningful, because if you're like getting stressed out and you make that day so stressed out, then that's a day you lose, because you're losing days on stressing out stuff, don't know what to do. Like, I would say the best idea whenever you're stressed out and you need to do something about that stress is, the one thing I think I might have said this in a couple Let's Plays ago, but talking is always the best option when it comes to stress, because it makes you feel like you can trust the person more, and you build a friendship through that, I guess, talking. But now, of course, they're not always going to be there 24/7, of course, and you still have to figure these out. But I at least say I learned that never give up on the impossible. Actually, that's not the right way to put it. What I meant was that even if things seemed impossible when you're stuck, at least something that I learned from, actually, funny enough, I learned it from Bladema, or aka Kyle, that you gotta wait and see what happens. You gotta figure things out from outside the box. You can't think like you on how you would do things, and you can't think like someone else on how they do things. You have to think it like a bystander point of view on how the situation is. Because obviously you want to take action and make scenarios better, and you want to do that, but sometimes there's certain scenarios where it's better just to wait and see what happens before you take action, because if you take action too soon, something bad happens, but if you take action too late, obviously, you know, it's still not going in your favor. But I guess the whole entire emotional speech I'm getting out is that never give up on a possible future. I think that's a good way to put it. Never give up on your future, or never give up that it seems like that you can never get one, because everyone has the right of a future, whether it's not the greatest or not. It's all about being happy. I guess that's the one thing I'll say. It's all about being happy. But without further ado, we are going to save this one more time, and we're going to be done. We're going to be done with this game. Now, at least to wrap up on one little thing, I'll back up real fast. Yes, there is a multiplayer section, and I think I mentioned this for Sonic Colors back then. But if somehow one of my buddies of mine wants to come back to this, I will tolerate coming back to this for the multiplayer. I don't know how we would do the multiplayer, whether it be like us beating each other up or us cooperatively doing it. But whatever the case may be, I'll figure it out when that happens, but that's the only time I'm coming back to the game. But without further ado, it's time for me to close this Let's Play and start a new one in the next episode. Without further ado, this is Top 550, and I'll see you guys in the next Let's Play. Bye!